Hello, grade 12 STEM. Welcome to General Physics. Again, I'm your teacher, Mrs. Princess G. Moscacaleja, teacher 3 of Santa Rosa National High School. So, today is week 7 in General Physics, and we will tackle a new lesson which is all about this one. Okay, so as you can see on the image, we have here a rain. What happened after a rain? Okay, so sometimes or definitely a rainbow is here after a rain. We can see a rainbow after a rain. And what are the different colors of rainbow? Okay, so we have the Roy G. Biv, we have the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And these colors of the rainbow is related to our lesson for today in the sense that we will be using these different colors to determine the result or to determine the resistance, tolerance, and range of these different resistors. So our lesson for today is all about the color codes for resistor. But what is a resistor? So when we say resistor, resistor is a circuit device made to have a specific value of resistance between its end. And take note, pag sinabi nating resistance, resistance interrupt or resist the flow of electricity. That's why a resistance is very important in order to avoid overload of these electrical appliances. So that one is a resistor. Resistor also is the most fundamental and commonly used by all electronic components. Bakit? Because, as I've said, the principal job is to resist the current flow. Pag sinabing resist, it will lessen the flow of current in order to avoid overloading of these appliances. So we have here samples of the different resistors. So as you can see, we have here smallest up to the biggest resistors, and each of these resistors contains different colors. So color codes, these resistors will be the basis to determine the resistance value, the tolerance value, and the range of this resistance. This resistance may be marked with a standard code using 3 or 4 color bands near one end. So in a one resistor, we have here 4 or 3 to 4 color bands present in this resistor, and this will be our basis. These colors will be our basis to determine the resistance, the tolerance, and the range of the resistor. So these are the different values for the color code for resistor. So each color corresponds into a value as digit and value as multiplier. So we have here black 0, multiplier 1, brown 1, multiplier 10, red 2, 10 raised to 2, orange 3, 10 raised to 3, yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, gray 8, white 9. So you must know the different colors: black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, and white. Or by using a mnemonic device, you can use this one. Big boys rape our young girls, but Violeta give it willingly. Again, we have big boys rape our young girl, but Violeta give it willingly. Okay, so that will be your mnemonic device in memorizing the different color codes. And we will start to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then for the multiplier, 1, 10, 10 raised to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you must memorize that one. And aside from that, we also have here for the no band at the fourth part, we have 20%, yung silver band 10%, and the gold band is 5%. So take note of this one. The first and second band, or the first two band, starting from the nearest and end, we will use the digit. Pag sinabi nating digits, we will use this one. Okay? This one is for the first and for the second band only. And next is we have the third band. The third band is the power of 10, or this one will be the multiplier. So for this band, we will be using the multiplier. Ayan. Then, for the fourth band, dito sa fourth band, we will be using the precision for the tolerance. Okay, pag walang band, no band, this one is 20%. Positive, negative, 20%. Pag silver band, silver, this one is 10%. Positive, negative, 10%. At saka last one is pag gold band, this one is positive, negative, 5%. Again, pag no band, positive, negative, 20%. Silver band, positive, negative, 10%. And gold band is positive, negative, 5%. So, you must remember that all. Again, the first two band, you use the digit value. The band 3, you will use the multiplier value. Then band 4 will be the tolerance, which is the percentage. Pag no band, 20%. Silver band, 10%. Gold band, 5%. So let's have here an example. The first step is you must determine the different colors present in the band. Okay, so the first band we have here brown. Okay, we will mark that one brown. The second band is black. The third band is red, and the fourth band is silver. Okay, so after that one, you will determine the digit or the value of the first and second band. So, yung brown natin is 1, yung black natin is 0. So, we will put that one 1, 0. Okay? Then, for the R, use the multiplier. For the R, the red multiplier is 10 raised to 2. So, we will put 10 square. Then, for the silver band, pag walang, for the tolerance, which is silver, we will use positive, negative 10%. So, we already have that one. Okay, let's write it. Let's have this part, brown, black, red, silver. So, 1, 0, 10 raised to 2, then positive, negative 10%. Okay, so next step is you're going to determine the resistance out of that given values. So we will determine the resistance. So we will be determining the resistance. So we have 10 times 10 square, positive, negative 10%. So we already have that one. Then we will just multiply 10 times 10 square. So this will become, the resistance will be 1,000 ohms plus minus 10%. So this will be the resistance. Okay, next is to find the tolerance. So for the tolerance, all you need to do is to multiply the resistance and the fourth band. So we have 1,000 ohms times 10% or 0.1. This is equivalent to 100 ohms. So this will become the tolerance. Then last step is to determine the range. For the range, you need the resistance value and the value of tolerance. All you need to do is to have this one. The range will be, we have 1,000 ohms plus minus 100 ohms. So first is subtract 1,000 and 100. So 1,000 minus 100, this will be equal to 900 ohms. To 1,000 plus 100, this will be 1,100 ohms. So the range will be 900 ohms to 1,100 ohms. What does this range indicate? This range indicate that the actual resistance can be found in between 900 ohms to 1,100 ohms. Again, the resistance value is 1,000 ohms, positive, negative 10%. Then the tolerance is 100 ohms. Then the range is 900 ohms to 1,100 ohms. So that's it. Another example. Let's have this one. So we have here different colors again, different color bands. So first step, determine the color. So this one is green, blue, red, and this one is silver. The next is to determine the digit. So green, we have 5. So 5, then blue is 6. Then the multiplier for red is, we have that one, 10.10 square. Then for silver, pag silver band, positive, negative 10%. So we already have 56 times 10 raised to 2 plus negative 10%. Okay, so let's put it here. For the resistance, we have 5/6 times 10 raised to 2 positive, negative 10%. Okay, so you must convert the resistance into a digital values. So this will become 56, 2 zeros, ohms plus negative 10%. Okay, so this will be the resistance. Then, for the tolerance, you will just multiply 56,000 ohms to 10%. So, 56,000 ohms times 0.10. This will be equivalent to 560 ohms. So, this will be the tolerance. Then next is for the range. Okay, so borrow the resistance value, 5,600 ohms plus minus 560 ohms. This will be equivalent to 5,600 minus 560. This will be 5,040 ohms to 5,600 plus 560. So 6,160 ohms. So this will be the range. Okay, so in between 5040 ohms to 6160 ohms, we can find the actual resistance. Okay, so clear? Okay, again, yung resistance value na nakuha natin or resistance, this one is 5,600 ohms plus minus 10%. Tolerance is 560 ohms. Then the range is 5,040 to 6,160 ohms. Okay, next color, we have this one. Again, we have R, color blue, violet, and green. Okay, so red, yung digit ng red is 2. We put it 2. Digit ng blue is 6. Then multiplier ng violet, 10 raised to 7. Tapos tolerance ng gold is plus minus 5%. So let's write the resistance. Okay, so 26 times 10 raised to 7 plus minus 5%. Okay, so to make it easy, let's move the decimal place. So this portion, so this will become 0.26 giga ohms kasi 10 raised to 9 na siya, plus minus 5%. Okay, so that will be the resistance. Next is for the tolerance. So for our tolerance, we have 0.26 giga ohms times 0.05. This will become 0.013 giga ohms. So that will be the tolerance. Next is for the range. So we have 0.26 giga ohms plus minus 0.013 giga ohms. This is equivalent to 0.247 giga ohms to 0.273 giga ohms. Okay, so that will be the range, tolerance, and resistance. Okay, so I think it's clear, but let's have the last example. So last example is this one. We have here yellow, green, and violet. Okay, so in this portion, there is no band. Okay, pag no band, this is equivalent to positive, negative 20%. Okay, so yellow, digit of yellow is 4. So let's just write it in that part. Then we have green is 5. Then for violet again is 10 raised to 7. 10 raised to 7. So we have 45 times 10 raised to 7. So let's write the resistance again. So we have 45 times 10 raised to 7. Positive, negative. Pag walang band, 20%. Okay, so let's make it easier again. So let's move in that part. So this will become 0.45 times 10 raised to 9. Or we can convert that one into 0.45 giga ohms plus minus 20%. So that will be the resistance. Okay, next is for the tolerance. So for the tolerance, 0.45 giga ohms times 0.20. We multiply it to the percentage. Okay, so this is equivalent to 0.09 giga ohm. So that will be the tolerance. And for the range, we subtract and add again. So we have 0.45 giga ohms plus minus 0.09 giga ohms. So subtract 0.45 and 0.09. This will become 0.36 giga ohms to 0.54 giga ohm. So that will be the range, tolerance, and resistance in that problem. Okay, so again, take note of this one. Color code for resistors. Shortcut. Big boys rape our young girls, but Violeta gave it willingly. And the first two band use the digit. The third band use the multiplier, and the fourth band use the tolerance value. For no band, it is 20%. Gold band, it is 5%, and the silver band, it is 10%. Okay, so happy working. The future depends on what you do today. You can now proceed to answer what is posted in your teach meet, and you're going to answer this one. Be sure to put it in a paper, write your name and the type of performance. So this will be a performance task. And if you watch this video, kindly comment your takeaway. Complete the statements below. The things I learned are, and one thing I love most about the lesson for today. And I will going to check that one as a basis that you really watch this recorded video lesson. Hope you learn well. God bless you. See you again next meeting.